Good morning. I'm getting myself set up here. Got my little blankie. Gotta turn it on. Alright. It's a heated blanket. And I put it on high. Okay. Today I'm gonna be working on this one. It's actually, somebody ordered one that was blue and black. And so I found this yarn from Hobby Lobby last week and I was like, perfect. So I'm going to be working on it this week because I told the person that ordered it that it would be done by around anywhere between Wednesday and Friday. So we're going to meet up on Friday and I want to make sure it is done before then. But yeah, so that's the project I'm working on. I don't know how many people were my regulars in the live stream last night. All I know is Mousem was in the live chat. He's in the live chat a lot, but I think I'm gonna stop door dashing in the mornings for a while. I may do it sometimes just because it was fast money, but I was talking last night about trading my DoorDash time to do lives at home and work on some projects or study real estate again because that's really what I need to be doing. That's my long-term career goal. And so, yeah, that's just my thoughts on that right now. Because DoorDash is really good for quick money, but I don't know. I feel like I was backtracking a little bit door dashing. So that's just my personal preference. Some people go out there at the right times and they make a lot of money. So no hate on DoorDash at all. It's just for me, every single morning, it was kind of becoming a time waster a little bit. But I'm gonna try to set some priorities and set some timeline goals soon. That way I can break up my goals into doable, actionable steps and get crack-a-lacking on them. Yesterday I did my refile, which means basically apply again for the state portion of the real estate test. So I'm going to take that in the next couple of weeks before Christmas, hopefully. Berzamanier USA said, "Hi, stepmom." Are you stuck? I'm not stuck. It is, I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but it's not snowing yet. So I could go out if I wanted to, but I am choosing to be under this cozy blanket and knit and chit chat with you guys. So, are you stuck? So this morning I am gonna knit for a while and then I have my journal down here. I'm gonna write down some goals after this live, and then I got a lot of cooking and just Monday reset things to do today. So this person is trolling me so far. Strange. But yeah. Mondays are usually my days to just reset life and get things in a flow again. And it's difficult because my flow changes all the time because I have 2 kids, I homeschool, I have a marketing job, and I'm working towards a real estate career. And so I'm all the time, and I knit, but I mean, that's not the biggest thing I do in my life. But the thing about me is I love side hustles. I love being productive, but sometimes I get too obsessed with one thing, and for a while that was DoorDash. And so that was about a month straight where I was going out to DoorDash almost every morning for the first 3 hours of the day before my family was awake. And it just, I don't know, I feel like it took time from them, and then it wasn't enough money to compensate the time that I lost with them, if that makes sense. Harish, hello, I'm back. How's the stream? It's going okay. It's starting a little slow, but that's all right. How am I doing? AZ11 boss. I'm doing good. I'm starting my Monday morning slowly, and I'm knitting some of the scarf. I really like the pattern in it so far. It's really pretty. And here is the yarn, so it's just gonna keep going in those different colors. Hello, RX Tiger 8. How are you this morning? What time is it where all of you guys are? It's 9:25 a.m. here, but I know that I've got a lot of viewers from different places. So it's always cool to see where everybody's from and what time it is for everybody else. What's up, Mousum? How are you? It's nice to see everyone waking up with me in the chat, but like I said, I don't know what time it is for everyone else. 7:55 p.m. here in India. Oh, nice. So we're at opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm in my morning and you are in your evening. So how did your day go? If it's pretty much almost 8 p.m., you've had a whole day already. I'm kind of on a groove with this knitting this morning. Sometimes I get too distracted when the chat starts going and I'm not able to keep going, but I'm on a roll, on fire. Where do I live? I live in North Carolina in the USA. And it is really cold, and it happened again to us. They were calling for snow and it turned into rain because it's not quite cold enough. And so it's just messy and cold outside. And yeah, I like looking at it though because the sky is all white. So it looks like it would snow, but it's just rain again. I would like to see some snow and drink a little hot chocolate or something, but that's okay. Yeah, it didn't snow again. Yeah. I think most of the schools went today. North Carolina is really bad about if it's even calling for anything, they'll close down schools, which I get. They want to keep all the kids safe. I'm a homeschool mom, so we do school either way. But yeah, it didn't snow again. I have got to get my homeschool stuff ready. No matcha today. Okay, I'll show you what I've got to drink because I'm about to drink some. I have Bum Energy. When I was at the beach last week, this is not sponsored, obviously. I'm just telling you. When I was at the beach last week, sorry, I got a text from my mom and I just read it as it went through. But while we were at the beach last week, I found this Bum Energy, or it's kind of backwards, but Bum Energy in a gas station in South Carolina on our way out of the beach. And I bought it and I was like, oh my God, that's good. And it only has 112 milligrams of caffeine, and a lot of energy drinks have 200, and that's just a lot for me. I can't really do that sometimes because I get shaky. But these really feel like just enough. And I couldn't find them anywhere here. Even on my Walmart app, it wouldn't show them. So My husband found them online and bought some. We've got the pina colada, which is really good. And then we got the blue snow cone. I should upload vlogs though. Okay, here is the real reason I don't post long form content right now. I don't have any phone storage, and I've tried to go through all my photos and delete what's like least important to me. And I've deleted some apps, but I work in um, marketing. So there's several apps like Canva and WeChat and different things that I use to keep in touch with the company. And I need all of them. And so I just don't have any space in my phone. But I've been doing some shorts, some vlogs on shorts, and I'll continue to do that. So I thought about buying more storage, but I already bought $3.99 worth of extra storage and it still gets really full. So, but I am a really big video and picture taker, and so it fills up pretty fast. Somebody said 6'7". I still don't get that. Rupam, hi. Hello. Somebody said it's okay, just keep going. I may do long form content one day. How am I? I'm doing good. No problem. Your short videos are great. Thank you so much. I try to pack a lot in my little shorts. This weekend, especially yesterday, was such a like cozy day or cozy weekend. I made 2 videos or 2 shorts, but they were like just cozy vibe, hanging out at the house. One of them was me and my little 4-year-old trying gingerbread peeps, which it just tastes like a peep with brown sugar on it, which wasn't bad, but I don't know. It's kind of just whatever. But he's lactose intolerant, and so there's not a ton of candies and treats he can have. And so he can have peeps and he likes peeps, and we like to try a bunch of different flavors and kinds around Easter, and that's fun. Let's see. Yeah, I know, right? I don't get what it means either. I guess, well, what's funny is my 6-year-old already says like skibbity and he's homeschooled. And I'm like, who taught you skibbity? But I do have a 13-year-old brother in law, and I have a feeling like he picks around with him. He's a good kid, but he'll probably teach my 6-year-old enough about what's going around in the schools and stuff. None of the bad stuff, because he loves our kids, but he'll probably teach them the funny little stuff that doesn't make sense. Your smile is beautiful. Keep smiling. Thank you so much. My biggest goal once I get into real estate and start making a little bit more, I want to get braces. So, um, is that a muffler you're knitting? No, it's a scarf. It's just, I just started it recently. So, but yeah, I went a little easy on homeschool last week because my son really needs to get reading down, just like reading regular books and stuff. And so last week we did a ton of reading, and that was a lot of fun. And then we did some math and some phonics and different stuff, but I mostly focused on his reading skills. So we read a lot of books together. And that's the good thing about homeschooling is you can see where they're kind of struggling and falling behind, and you can really focus in on that while still giving attention to the other subjects. And I like well, my son really likes history, and he really likes science about animals. And so we do a lot of history and science videos and reading. And so he's also getting that um, time in with history and science. And I'm not sure what age they really start history and science in school. What is my age? 27. I'm a great mom. I appreciate that. What kind of books does he like? He really, really loves history books. And there's a certain kind, I forget the name, but they were made in like early 2000s. But they tell all about the tools they used to use in colony days when the settlers were first coming over here and didn't have, technology and all the devices and stuff. So, and then there's one of the books he likes that shows everything that they wear or that they wore back then. Like the corsets tied tight, and then um, the things that kind of made the hips look jutted out, and then all the wigs and stuff like that. He really likes learning about the history of the first colonies. And then we are going to go to the battleship in Wilmington, North Carolina. And so we're going to learn about the battleship. He, I'm probably going to teach him about some of the wars and things like that, but I'm just following his lead. Animals, animals are a big thing. He would rather read about animals and history than like little fictional stories. Like he really likes facts, and he really likes learning, and um yeah, he would rather read about something that would help him learn about the world than just read a fictional story. Although at nighttime, he likes when I tell them stories like the Gingerbread Man and um, Three Little Pigs and Jack and the Beanstalk. I like to recite those stories from memory while they're laying down getting ready to sleep, and it helps them go to sleep. Oh, nice. In India, they learn about American history. I did not realize that. I am going to teach my kids different history and different. Um, we are a Christian family, so we are, of course, going to teach our kids the Bible and different things like that. But I think they need knowledge of other religion and knowledge of other cultures. And so I'm going to be happy to have the freedom and ability to teach them about other people around the world, because I don't ever want them to look at somebody that is doing something different than us and judge them, because that's not our vibe. That's not who we are as a family. So I don't want to keep them so closed-minded that they don't respect other people from different places. I'm getting a lot of this done, actually. Usually, let's see. Oh, nice. So he said, I know something like Boston Tea Party, Continental Army, George Washington, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the basics. Malcolm, true. I guess to the teaching the kids about different things. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, they were calling for snow or rain right about now. And y'all probably can't see that. Oh, right there in the middle of that tree up there. I see the sun trying to peep on me. Right there. But as y'all can see, it's very, like, probably right here. I need to wash my windows really bad, but it's okay. It's just so white, like snow, but it's only supposed to rain. I was picking around with my husband last night. It's called Bum Energy. And every time I grabbed it to like take a sip, I was picking around. I was like, bum, 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 bum. And he was like, somebody said that woods looks creepy. No, we like to explore out there and it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot prettier in the spring and summer. But the only bad thing is we have a ton of mosquitoes. So winter is really the only time we can explore out there. So that's that. But I enjoy my outdoor space and just being out here in the woods. I wouldn't be able to um I wouldn't be able to live in the city. Malcolm said the jingle is pretty cool for an energy drink. Well, that's the Sandman song. It's like bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Dun 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 dun. So they would have to get copyrights if they wanted to use that. I don't know why I just sang all that. I just have a good time chilling and chit chatting. I've realized that YouTube is not really pushing my lives out the last couple times, or maybe it's just really people are busy. It's Monday morning. That would make sense if a lot of people are too busy to watch a lot of lives. But if you would subscribe and give me a like, and it'll push my lives to more people. And I appreciate all you guys for hanging out with me this morning. I don't care if I talk to 4 people or 40 people. Honestly, when the chat is slow like this, I can talk to all of you. And sometimes when the chat has like 40 or more people chatting at the same time, it's interesting, it's fun, but I skip chats sometimes and I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, all you guys. But yeah, I appreciate all of you for supporting the channel because I would really like to keep coming on here and just encouraging people. A lot of people ask me different questions during the live, and as long as they're not inappropriate or like too invasive, I don't mind chit chatting. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see how the sun just kind of like lit up right now? I love that. I appreciate the sun right now. It has been so gloomy the last few days. But I'm gonna find a stopping point sometime in a few minutes because I've been on here for 23 minutes, but I need to get my week going even though I'm enjoying right now. I'm gonna write down some goals. Well, I can tell you some goals that I had a couple days ago. Let's see. Goals. And it's fine if it doesn't happen, obviously, but 100,000 subscribers, that's kind of just like way out there because we're at like 1.4K, but that's okay. I can think big. Pass my real estate exam. That's a big one. Have a live stream hit 1,000 views. It's possible. And it's okay if it doesn't happen. And this one's kind of not really a big goal now, but have $50 to $100 DoorDash mornings. Um, the most I have ever made in one morning door dashing is almost $50 in 4 hours. You see, that's kind of, I'm using my gas, so I'm spending gas money, I'm putting wear and tear on my car. And so that's why I don't really think I'm going to have that as a goal anymore, because I think there's bigger and better things I can do from home, or just like, I don't know, things that include my family that would be more helpful. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today, because I'm going to sit down and write and kind of reevaluate some of these goals. And I appreciate you guys. I will talk to you guys later. I'll probably do a live later on in the day, because I don't have any other plans besides homeschool and just resetting the home. So yeah. Oh yeah, Malcolm. He said that's a bit low, I say, considering the gas and time. Yeah. And he's talking about DoorDash, where $50 is kind of low for that amount of time. Yeah, sometimes I would come back home and only make like $35, and I was out from like 7 to 11, and that's not really sustainable. And I feel like I got my feelings really hurt when I didn't pass my real estate exam the second time. And so I wanted a distraction. I didn't want to study. I wanted to kind of be in my own bubble for a minute. And that is why I kind of DoorDashed for a while and kind of got out there, got out of my comfort zone, did something different. And yeah, it's fine. It was fine for a little bit, but it was starting to burn me out, and I was feeling really tired. And I usually stay up with my husband at night when my kids go to bed. And I was like dead tired when he got home, that I was asleep most nights when he got home and wasn't spending any time with him before he was going to work. And it just wasn't good for the relationship either, just because we didn't have any time together. So that's not worth like $30 to $50 a day. It's just really not, because I value my relationship with my husband way more than I value door dashing for a couple hours. And I always wake up before my family. I'm up right now before my family. And so I'm going to get that reset time. And even when my husband and kids are awake, they really don't ask for much. So it's not like, oh, they're awake, now I don't have any me time. My kids are 4 and 6, and they know how to grab a coloring book or turn on a little show, grab a muffin and some fruit. So they they can sustain themselves if I'm busy doing a little something. But I don't want to be gone every morning door dashing. But anyway, thank you guys for being here and chilling with me. And I will see you guys soon. That was a long goodbye. I started saying bye at like 8 minutes ago. No, like 5 minutes ago. So I'll